Hey y'all, it's Troy-Nicole, and today I have another 5Rec Friday with you guys. And you guys kind of played me a little bit because when I put up the when I put out the poll, you definitely did 50-50. So it was 50-50 mail order bride, and then it was 50% sports romance. So I guess I'll just do both, not today, but I'll definitely get to mail order bride later. So obviously today, as you saw, we'll be doing sports romances, and here they are. So the first one I'll do is Let Me Hold You by Alexandria House. This is a sports romance, and it is also an age difference. So if you're not into age differences, this is not the story for you. And this is about NBA player Leland McClain. It is a part of a series, and he falls for an older woman who is the director of a community center and who has kind of a really messed up dark past, but he's in love with her. Damn the age difference, damn the past. However, she is very reluctant to be with him because she has a very... If you hear the announcer, I'm sorry, but I live across from a stadium. Anyway, that is ironic seeing how what this video is, but whatever. Anyway, she has a really troubling past with men, and therefore she doesn't want to be with men ever again, especially not an NBA player. But again, there's an age difference, so if you don't like that, not the one. So technically, I have mentioned this one before, but I added it in because it is a sports romance, and that is Attraction by Penny Reed. I did mention this in my... I can't remember which one it was. I think it was Virgin Heroine, so the last 5Rec Friday. So this one is about a boy named Martin. He is on the rowing team. I do not know which position. I do not know anything about rowing. You would think I would after this video. After this book, but I do not. And he's had a thing for his lab partner, Caitlin, pretty much the whole time they were lab partners, but she's pretty oblivious to it. And she's also the only person that doesn't want him to exploit him for personal gain and economical gain. So one day when she hears a plot to do that exact thing, she warns him and just kind of makes him like her even more, and he asks her to spend spring break with him on an island with his friends and her best friend, which she reluctantly agrees to, and stuff happens. Okay, the next one is Axel by Samantha Whiskey. This one has to do... This one has to do with hockey, and it's about a guy named Axel. He is in love with a PR agent of his future team, but she is just not feeling men anymore, so she decides that she is just going to date herself. However, it is her job to get him on the new team in America, and the only way he'll do it is if she agrees to marry him for 6 months and see what it would be like to date him. That sounds crazy, but it's literally what it is. This one is really, really cute, and I really find the plot very interesting, so it's also kind of a marriage of convenience as well. Okay, the last one is The Player and the Pixie by L.H. Cosway and Penny Reed. I don't know why I have multiple Penny Reed books on here. I don't think I realized that The Player and the Pixie was even by her as well. The Player and the Pixie is about Lucy Fitzgerald. She is the little sister of Ireland's most famous rugby player, and she kind of is pretty much off limits to all the players because her brother is the main character of, I think, the first book in this series. I did not read that one though. Anyway, she ends up running into Sean Cassidy, who not only is her brother's mortal enemy on the team, they're on the same team, but he's also kind of a douche. However, they cannot just ignore that they have so much sexual tension with each other, so they decide to start a friends benefits relationship, which does not go as planned because he is terrible at sex. So Lucy decides to help him out with his little problem, and he wants to help her because she actually has a shopping addiction, neither of which are really like spoilers at all. Like in the first page, you know that she has a shopping addiction, like not shopping addiction, a shoplifting addiction. So they kind of help each other out, but also have to deal with her brother who hates him, and he also hates her brother, as she falls in love with him and he falls in love with her, and he is not ready to just give her up. So the last one I'm going to do is I Hate You by Isla Madden Mills. I could not decide on whether I wanted to do this one or I Dare You, both of which I freaking loved. So either one, this whole series is really freaking good, so you can't go wrong picking any of them. But I Hate You is centered around Blaze and Charisma. Blaze and Charisma were friends with benefits, and they were hooking up for a little bit, I think about a week, until Blaze, in front of her whole sorority and all these people, breaks up with her and basically tells her that she's not good enough for him and that she's not his type. I was very worried about this because I did not know how they were going to make it up to me, but they do. So they move on. However, Blaze still realizes that she gets under his skin in good ways and bad ways, but he has so much going on in his regular life and in his past that he just does not know how to love anybody or anyone in his life, and he can't help but try to win her back after the biggest, douchiest moment of his life. I think I really like this one a little bit more than I Dare You, because I Dare You's didn't have as big of an issue inside of the relationship as this one does. This one was very interesting to see how she was going to make it up to me that he was a douche, and I think she really did a really good job. So I really love this one. It takes a very interesting tact, and it's very, very you'll just like the whole time you'll just want to like shove them together and tell them to shut up and just be together, and it's so good. I think this is just one of my favorite ones like out of this whole list. So yeah, that is it for all of my recommendations on sports romances. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, go check out some of my other 5RecFri Fridays or some of my other videos. I try to post once a week. I make journaling videos, book related videos, etc., etc. And until next time,